the cactus. Is that enough?
Today, it's evening time, a little nice and cool. I'm going to give you a little tour of the front and side garden of the house. So let's get started. So right here we are actually in front the side of the house here. As you can see, we took off the retainer wall right there. We took that off because we actually took it to the back. So we replaced it with the new one. At the ថ្មដែលដាក់នៅជុំវិញនេះហើយយកកោះយកចេញហើយទៅដាក់ខាងក្រោយហើយអាថ្មីដាក់ថ្មីថែមទៀតតែឥឡូវហ្នឹងអត់ទាន់មានពេលដាក់ទេ But as you can see weed is growing but I haven't had a chance to actually take care of that because we're going to put the retainer wall anyway, so I wait until we start doing that. So let's go ahead and start the tour. Let's do the side first and then I'll do the rest of the house. ឥឡូវហ្នឹងខ្ញុំរៀបរាប់កន្លែងមុខផ្ទះហើយផ្កាដំណាំក្នុងផ្ទះហើយចាំមកខាងជើងហៀងផ្ទះវិញសិន So let's get started. So right here right next besides the deck going to the upstairs is the hardy hibiscus that was planted last year. This is the hardy hibiscus and the mountain hydrangea, a tree form. And I didn't know how this would look, but seeing it together like this, it was gorgeous with the bright pink. So this opens up to a big, massive flower, and the hydrangea actually is a good accent. នៅពីក្រោយខ្ញុំហ្នឹងមាន hibiscus ហ្នឹងផ្កានេះរីកធំមែនទែនរីកប្រហែលជាប៉ុណ្ណេះរីកប៉ុណ្ណេះធំហើយដើមផ្កាដើមឈើនេះគេហៅជាឈើណាវាដើមគេសំវាជាដើមឈើប៉ុន្តែវាមានផ្កា hydrangea ហ្នឹងណាហើយវាដាក់លាយជាមួយគ្នាទៅវាស៊ីគ្នាស្អាតវាស៊ីគ្នា and here នៅក្រោមនេះវាស្មៅវាដុះផ្កាដុះស្មៅប៉ុន្តែដោយសារខ្ញុំយកថ្មនេះចេញសិនអត់ទាន់ដកស្មៅដកអីទេ so right here you still see some weed because I have not been able to weed because we just actually took the retainer wall out and we haven't redo it yet. Some white eye. We haven't actually put in a new one yet, but that will be done sometime this week. So putting attention right behind me, right here. Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this beautiful? So we just put in this new arbor in a couple days ago. ត្រឹងនេះដែលទំដាក់ប្រហែលថ្ងៃមុនពី3ថ្ងៃមុនដោយសារថ្ងៃដែលថាខ្ញុំថារវល់ចេញទៅក្រៅហ្នឹងគឺចេញទៅយកអាត្រឹងផ្កានេះព្រឹងផ្កានេះ So let's look at it. So look at this. Isn't this perfect? Where is it sitting at? I think it's perfect. It's actually like an entrance going to another part of a garden. So it was just put in a couple of days ago when I said I was busy. I had to run errands. That's where I went to get the arbor. And this here actually goes well with the deck of the house, our deck, the white deck, and the color and the structure actually complements the structure of the house, especially with the railing. With the railing and the deck, with being it white also, it looks beautiful and it looks perfect right here. ត្រឹងនេះដែលទិញមកហ្នឹងណាព្រោះសដោយសារដាក់កន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយវាស៊ីដាក់កន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយវាសទៀតវាស៊ីជាមួយចដើផ្ទះយើងចដើផ្ទះខ្ញុំនេះសហើយដាក់កន្លែងហ្នឹងដូចមើលទៅវាស៊ីគ្នាហើយ I also just planted 2 new dawn. It's called New Dawn roses. It's really small. So I plant it right here on each side. So it's supposed to grow 7 to 10 feet tall in one season. So I'm hoping next year, it's going to grow all over the arbor. That was what Katrina was actually watering when she actually was watering the plants. So, này nhóm đã đâm đam cả lạp một cú đã xong khăn nắng á hay cả lạp nắng vì không mà đâu nó bị tật đauผมเปิดตดับฟีดให้สักคำถัดชนำกลายเวียดดอกเป็นแบบเตรงหนึ่ง so let me show you up front show up close actually so here look at this the sunset with all that and the arbor right there oh that's just gorgeous and here I have this Supertunia in the vase the planter that's beautiful. And here is the new dawn. So I have one planted here and one over there. So this here, just maybe right before the I actually do a video here. So this is actually it's called New Dawn. It's a fast grower. It has a pretty pale pink, pastel pink. Petals and it's gorgeous. If I have a picture, I can actually show you. But it's supposed to grow very very fast. นี่ดามพกากะลามนี่វាដុះលឿនណាវាដុះ7 ទៅ 10 feet ក្នុងមួយរដូវដល់ហើយទៅវាត្រូវដុះហើយវាផ្កាវាពេលរៀងពើផ្កាឈូកslate ផ្កាឈូក slate so yeah ហើយខ្ញុំក៏កំងភ្លើងដាក់នៅលើអាទ្រឹងដែរតែអត់មកដល់ទេ so I did order the lights to go on top and around the arbor which will be here sometime in a couple days so I'm going ahead and start the tour going through this arbor so here let me show you so it's just almost like walking in to another garden so here's the torso and on my right side here this is thriving really well it's almost like I don't know if I forgot the name of it but this thrives here because it's part shade ព្រោះផ្កានេះវាដាំកន្លែងហ្នឹងវាល្អដាំកន្លែងដោយសារវាមិនសូវក្តៅកន្លែងមកវាសូវក្តៅទេដោយសារវាមានម្លប់ខ្លះប៉ុន្តែដើមសាគូខ្ញុំនេះឆ្នាំក្រោយដាក់ដាំកន្លែងហ្នឹងទេដោយសារដើមសាគូវាត្រូវការពន្លឺថ្ងៃពេញយ៉ាងហើយដល់6ម៉ោងដល់ហើយទៅកន្លែងនេះវាម្លប់ដល់វាមានម្លប់ដោយសារដើមឈើនេះដល់ហើយវាដកថត់វាអត់សូវធំធាត់ទេឃើញទេវាអត់មានផ្កាទៀតវាមានតែស្លឹកវាល្អប៉ុន្តែវាអត់មានផ្កា so I'm saying this canna here it will not be planted next year here because it is mostly shade here so it didn't grow so well there's no flower and also this purple mountain grass this actually will be moved out to the full sun garden because it's supposed to get up to at least 7 feet tall 8 feet tall and look it got no more than a foot tall because it's mostly shaded it's mostly in the shaded area so it thrives better in full sun អានេះក៏ចឹងដែរនេះទៅខែត្រជាក់កោះវាទៅដាក់កន្លែងណាវាមានពន្លឺថ្ងៃច្រើនវាក្តៅហើយពន្លឺថ្ងៃច្រើនដល់វាភាគច្រើនវាដុះខ្ពស់ជាងខ្ញុំទៀតអាស្មៅហ្នឹងណា right there so I have two right here and one here right there so I'm going to dig that up in the fall and transplant that to a different place in the full sun but my azalea right here I have two of these this is rosebud azalea it thrives in part shade and part sun so this is doing well here តែអានេះវាល្អនៅនេះពីព្រោះវាចូលចិត្តវាអាចចូលចិត្តថ្ងៃពលឺថ្ងៃច្រើនទេវាចូលចិត្តប្រហែលជា 4-5 ម៉ោងអីវានេះ so វាអាចនេះបាន so អានឹងដាក់នៅហ្នឹងវាអត់យើងអត់យកវាចេញទេដាក់នឹងដាក់កន្លែងហ្នឹងហើយ so going forward and look at this super hydrangea so I have a whole row of hydrangea remember when I first planted it was so small it was probably about a couple inch tall and I didn't think it was going to have blooms and look at the bloom look at how beautiful that bloom is I'm surprised so surprised ផ្កានេះហាដែលខ្ញុំដាក់ដាំដើមពីដើមដូវពេលខែត្រជាក់ហើយហ្នឹងណាវាតូចខ្ញុំអត់គិតថាវាមានផ្កាឯឆ្នាំហ្នឹងប៉ុន្តែលើវាល្អឥឡូវវាមានផ្កាហើយវាខ្ញុំដាក់មកជួរឃើញទេខ្ញុំដាក់មកជួរជុំវិញហ្នឹងហើយខាងក្រោយគឺខ្ញុំដាក់ផ្កាកុលាបនៅក្រោយហ្នឹងព្រោះផ្កាកុលាបវាដុះខ្ពស់ជាងhydrangea ហ្នឹងវាដុះប្រហែលជា4ទៅ5 3 to 5 feet tall 3ទៅ5 feet ហើយអានេះដកបានតែ2ទៅ3 feet ទេមានន័យថាអានេះវាទាបជាងយើងដាក់មកមុខបន្តិច So yeah, I would say that hydrangea is about 2 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet tall, and the roses will get up to about 3 to 5 feet tall. So I push that back a little bit, and this is called I forgot that it's winter. I think it's called the winter jasmine, and it's supposed to thrive in like cool, cold climate, and actually it tolerates drought. But it looks pretty well. It looks like it's doing so well. But it's supposed to flower in the spring. So hoping next spring it will actually have some bloom on there. ផ្កាវាអត់មានដុះខ្ពស់ហើយវាដុះធំហើយគេហៅផ្កាដុះខែត្រជាក់ផ្កាដុះខែត្រជាក់ហើយវាចាប់ដើមមានផ្កាហើយ So here I have a whole row of lavender, which I don't know, something happened here and it died. So I'm going to remove this since I have the rose here. I'm going to move this and just stick it right there. So the whole row of lavender. And just walking across here just smells so good. The lavender just makes it smell so good. Look at the butterfly. Butterflies everywhere.
Yeah, well, let me tell you what the surprise is good to be.
You want to see the surprise?
Yeah, let's go see the surprise. Well, these are the caterpillars, but I forgot what they are called, but they just like to eat these stuff.
So here is this is a butterfly, also a butterfly bush, and it actually is now full. There's no more blooms because this bloom is already spent, but there's seeds. The seed pods is popping out, but they're full of caterpillars.
Yeah, well,
Full. These are look at these. They are full of caterpillars. Look at that. There's caterpillar here.
Well, I forgot what
There's caterpillar here.
I forgot what the caterpillars are called.
អានេះតកូនេះវាចូលចិត្តអានេះតកូនេះវាចូលចិត្តដើមនេះដោយសារតែបន្តិចទៀតវាកើតជាមេអំបៅហើយ See? វាច្រើនណាស់ឃើញទេ So this is supposed to be a monarch butterfly. It's going to turn into a monarch butterfly. But look, there's this bush tree here is full of it. Look at that.
And
Look at that.
Here.
It's full of that.
And come here.
There's aphid.
Yeah, there's aphids.
Yeah, we have aphid, but I didn't want to take care of it because winter is about to come. The cold weather is coming, so this is going to be cleared out soon.
Well, aphids can be any color. Like, these are orange aphids. I know aphids can be any color.
Yeah, aphids can be any color.
Anyways, let me show you what we finally wanted for this.
So I'm going to go ahead and turn around to the front of the house. Andយើងបែរមកជង្គៀងផ្ទះវិញម្ដង Okay, so here I have a whole centerpiece of potted flowers. Here we go. So this is also Supertunia, but because the season's about over, it's pretty much spent. So you can see little bloom here and there. This variety here doesn't last that long, not for fall. But look at this mandevilla. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? អានេះគេហៅផ្កា mandevilla នេះអានេះវាផ្ការហូតឲ្យតែវាអាចមកក្រៅវាឲ្យតែក្តៅវាផ្ការរហូតវារីករហូតប៉ុន្តែអានឹងត្រូវយកទៅផ្ទះដែរ So this mandevilla here all gives out bloom all throughout as long as it's warm outside and it's not cold it still gives out bloom. But I would have to take this in during the before the frost come I would have to take that in. And here is dahlia. The bloom has already spent, and again, it's coming out with new buds, new growth, but it won't be enough time to actually have full bloom anymore នេះអានេះ dahlia នេះហ่ะឥឡូវវាដោះថែមទៀតហើយឃើញវាលោះថែមទៀតប៉ុន្តែវាជិតខែត្រជាក់ហើយប្រហែលជាវាមិនបានផ្កាពេញនឹងដូចពីមុនទេនេះផ្កាចម្ប៉ៃនេះអានេះគឺយកទៅចូលក្នុងផ្ទះ so this is I forgot what plumeria this will have been taken in also but it has a pink bloom with the iridescent yellow to it iridescent yellow hue it's beautiful and here is my Grand Duke jasmine and it smells so good smells really good អានេះផ្កាមលិ100សន្ទប់គេហៅ100សន្ទប់ផ្កាមលិ100សន្ទប់ហើយក្អូបមែនទែន so going back there these are perennials though most of these are perennial អាផ្កាដែលខ្ញុំដាំមុខនេះភាគច្រើនវាដោះលោះរាល់ឆ្នាំវិញមកវិញឃើញទេវាលោះមួយឆ្នាំមកវិញហើយអត់តែនេះអត់តែខ្លះទេប៉ុន្តែភាគច្រើនវាលោះហើយនេះដឹងមានដើមមិនដឹងថាដើមអីទេដឹងលពោឬក៏អីឥឡូវវាប្រហែលជាក្របធ្លាក់ពីណាមកវាដោះខ្លួនវាអញ្ចឹងណា so this is I don't know what I think maybe it's pumpkin or squash or whatever but somehow it got seeded in somehow and it is growing like it's I mean, it's growing pretty healthy. So, of course, back there is the hydrangeas and the roses, and then all the morning glory. Look at that. So this is it's called double bloom morning glory. It's beautiful. So and the clematis here on that side, that's clematis. Oh, and this is anemone. Look at that anemone. ហើយផ្កានៅមីនេះភាគច្រើនវាផ្កាវារីកពេលខែជិតខែត្រជាក់បានវារីកដល់ហើយវាមានផ្កាតទៀតហើយវាមានពណ៌ផ្កាតទៀតហើយ Here is the black lace elderberry right here this gives it some height and some interest along with the arbor so and then here's my caladium for some reason it grew out pretty late this year and it's not doing I mean it looks scrawny I don't know why but it's probably because it's in the full sun on this area and again the color if I needed color I would use super petunia gives that the color the pop of color that you need whenever the rest of the bloom fade out is there's still super petunia so that's the go-to flower when I need some color. And here is the purple floribunda roses, climbing roses. I don't know what's going on. It's so scrawny. It's been scrawny even last season too. So I'm going to have to maybe fertilize that a little more. And here is also the hydrangea tree. Hydrangea tree ដាក់ក្នុងថូពីមុនមកដាក់ក្នុងថូតែឥឡូវយើងដាក់ក្នុងដីវិញ So this was in the pot. There was in a planter before, but I went ahead and planted in the middle and gave it some height around this area. And I actually went out and cut up, trim the roses. I didn't even letផ្កាកុលាបនេះហើយខ្ញុំលះចោលច្រើនណាស់នេះឃើញទេវាពេញពេកវាពេញចង្អៀតពេកខ្ញុំលះចោលខ្លះទៅហើយនេះឥឡូវចាប់តាមលោះមកវិញ And look at our strawberry. It's starting to actually break everywhere right here. Yep, it's called white strawberry. Strawberry នេះវា actually វាពណ៌សឯណាមិនមែនពណ៌ក្រហមដូចយើងអានេះពណ៌សខ្ញុំដាក់នៅមុខនេះចាំមើលទៅទៀតវាបែកពេញហ្នឹងហើយ Here បែកពេញហ្នឹងហើយ So here is the planter with dahlias and super petunia. This one right here is starting to grow back. I actually didn't plant this. I think I pulled it out, but it's starting to come back. This is a lily. This is I think it's called some kind of lily. I forgot it. Another manivilla. ហើយនេះដើមកំពីងរាជនេះលោះមកច្រើននេះដើមកំពីងរាជនេះ So this is the santal tree, fruit tree. It's coming a long way from since I brought it in through the mail. Here is our citrus fruit, but it's so sour. I don't think I can eat that. This is really sour. You could probably use it as like maybe a garnish or something, but it's too sour for me. See here all the super petunias here. This is super petunia magenta and super petunia fusion. And they also have super petunias and lantana here. อันนี้เสพกานี่แต่มากลมนะกานี่ให้มากลมเราเวียบใบเยอะขนาดนี้เวียบใบทมเต้ากานั่งเอาแต่มากานั่งนะเวียบใบทมใหม่ให้เวียนปัวจานปัวเตียดช้ำกลายไปให้จะดักของโทไอเวียทะเลจอกมากราว so here we have I had problem for some reason we had it turned off we had turned the water off and we didn't realize that it was off for that long and then turned back on so we didn't have a drip for a couple I think almost a week ngày đòi xa bậtตึก ngày muốn bậtตึกhay plek bạc với nhà lẩu cá nắng về trong chân ngọc linh đòi bạn đằng thảo miตึกtranh máu so here that's the super petunia magenta and super petunia fusion right here and look how lovely that is so having this drag like that's beautiful so next year let's probably be sweet potato vines and super petunia bubblegum ឆ្នាំក្រោយផាខ្ញុំដាក់ដាំ super petunia bubblegum ហើយនឹងត្រួយត្រួយដលងឲ្យវាធ្លាក់ឲ្យវាធ្លាក់ពីធោ yeah there you go ហើយភ្លើងខ្ញុំបានកំងមកដាក់ជុំវិញបរិវេណដើមផ្កាហ្នឹងតាមដល់ទេ so yeah so I ordered some solar lights to come around the garden around this area so it hasn't been here it's gonna be here in a couple of days so this is it for the front area tour front and side area tour next week I have a small event with the girls from the gym and a close friend of mine we're having a wine tasting this coming Friday I'm gonna have to get this area ready and try to get tables and chairs out here just to get together just be in a relaxed environment and just network and just relax and just make friends and if you're local here if you're interested in coming in for the wine tasting just let me know you're more than welcome to join us just let me know so I know how many are coming who's coming so អាទិត្យក្រោយហ្នឹងថ្ងៃសុក្រហ្នឹងខ្ញុំមានមិត្តភ័ក្តិស្រីៗប្រហែលអ្នកមកជួបជុំគ្នាហើយគឺមករៀបចំនៅមុខនេះឯងនៅមុខបរិវេណមុខនេះដាក់តុដាក់អីហ្នឹងគឺគេមកជួបជុំគ្នាគេយក wine មកដបហើយយកមកចែកគ្នាញ៉ាំហៅ wine tasting ហ្នឹងហើយហើយ4អ្នកណាដែលនៅចិត្តហ្នឹងដែលនៅម្ដុំក្នុងដែលនេះខ្ញុំនៅបើថាចង់មកលេងចង់មកអីពេលថ្ងៃហ្នឹងប្រាប់ខ្ញុំមុនមកហើយខ្ញុំឲ្យខ្ញុំដឹងថាមានអ្នកណាមកខ្លះឲ្យខ្ញុំរៀបតុឲ្យគ្រប់ព្រោះឥឡូវហ្នឹងមានស្រីប្រហែលអ្នកប្រហែលជា 4-10 នាក់មកជួបជុំគ្នាហើយគាត់មកនិយាយគ្នាលេងជែកគ្នាលេងហើយញ៉ាំ wine ហ្នឹងហើយបើថាមានអ្នកចង់មកចូល mosquito មកចូលកម្មវិធីហ្នឹងចាក់ខ្ញុំមុនមកហើយចាំខ្ញុំរៀបកន្លែងឲ្យ that's it so this is it for now I'll see you next time bye